The one particular thing that I remember is that the morning we were going to bring him home from the hospital after he was shot, and we had like 4 hours of makeup every day with Dick Smith. And if you were invited in there, which I was invited all the time, fortunately, and I'd spend these days with this, he was like my mentor at the time. I really thought I was going to become this great actor. And, I was a young kid. I had all the money in the world I needed, so I was okay. And in the middle of makeup, he said, "Can you bring me the two gentlemen that are going to be the ambulance drivers?" So we said, "Why do you want them?" He said, "Trying to go get them." So I go down, I said, they were extras. I saw them, and they were in their white coats and all that. And we bring them up, two guys in those white uniforms, bring them up, and he meets them, and, they were meeting God. And he said, "Now, understand, it's a very important scene. I'm just coming home from the hospital. My family's all there. My grandchildren are there." He says, "Just don't drop me. If you drop me, you'll never work again." And these guys were like petrified. So as soon as he leaves, he says, "Get the prop master." So I go get the prop master. And he tells the prop master to line the stretcher that's in the ambulance with all the camera weights. They're like 50 pounds each. Line it. So like maybe 500 pounds without a minute. So it's time to get in. He gets into the ambulance, he lays it in there, and they get in. And we pull up, and the old stretchers, when they came out, the wheels would drop, and the guy was in the inside, coming out. So as soon as those last wheels dropped, all the weight was on that last guy. And as soon as that weight, he flew out of the ambulance and landed right on top of Brando, got up and ran off the set. So when you see this in the movie, well, you saw it last night. There was one bodyguard in civilian clothes carrying Brando up the stairs, and one guy left. They never saw that guy again. He took him at his word, saying, "You'll never work again. Don't drop me." He ran off the set. Nobody ever saw him again in those clothes.
That's fantastic.
And that's why in the movie, every time I see that scene, because I know the story, next time you see it, you'll laugh. Because when he's coming up the steps, I think it's one of our guys in a suit, because they had to keep doing the scene, and they only had two of those uniforms. It was gone.